I am just filling out the score. I haven't. I was doing that before the speaking call. For that reason, I start a little bit late because I just lose the time. I was like, oh. So yes, we are almost done.
I understand.
I will send, like, the process will be, I send this to Alison, that is the girl that always is in contact with you, and also my supervisor. And Alison will send you like all the scores, but also she will send to all of you all the proceeding for have the certificate, because you need to pay to Florida, the institution, but then they will they will do like all the certificates and etc., and they will pick it up. And in your case, um, they put it in Bolivia, I guess in June or something, and then
Oh,
they
okay.
can send it to you by bus, or if you want to pick it up in Cochabamba, you can do it that also.
Oh, sounds great.
Yeah, that is the thing that they will do with me.
Mm-hmm.
And what more I have to tell you? Perfect. Something more?
Yes. Maybe. On the paper that I sent to you.
Mhm.
I would like to explain a little bit,
Sure.
because it was challenging for me to
Yeah.
type English.
Yeah.
Le dediqué su tiempo. I've dedicated its time.
Yeah. No
And
worries.
yeah, basically, I speak a little bit of the de la actualidad in Bolivia,
Yeah.
referring to a little bit of medical negligence, a little bit of tort law. I mentioned the legal framework in Bolivia,
Mhm.
and I found something interesting. You remember when we spoke about medical negligence? We said there were three things, right? In I remember in Spanish: impericia,
Mhm.
negligencia, impericia, and what was the third one?
Impericia, negligencia y violación de reglamentos.
Yes, exactly.
Mhm.
And I found a fourth one that is kind of similar, but it's the non-observance of the law, la inobservancia de la normativa.
Yeah, we
Mhm.
didn't have that in Colombia. Can you listen me good? Because my cable is broken, so sometimes the microphone is disconnected. So can
Oh,
you hear me?
yes, I can hear
Okay,
you.
perfect. Yes, I will check it and I will just put the score in a while. I hope to finish that tonight. And I
Mhm.
decide that for this final exam, we will create a debate. Of course, that we will manage it. I don't know how manage it, because at the end of the course, just three of you will like finish it. So the
Mhm.
debate, I always do it like in couples. So maybe I can be part of the debate, or maybe I can create a dynamic like two two against one, because one of you are not a lawyer. So I guess that you can go against Paula, and then I don't know what to do with the girl that is like graduated in international relationships. I will find, but that will be the final exam, not like a test. We will do a test tomorrow after the lesson. So we will have two tests that is so easy. And then the final exam will be a debate. So you will put in practice all that you learned.
Okay, sounds
Mhm.
great.
Nice. And after that, we are completely done. We move from this.
Hmm.
Let me know so your opinion about the article that you read.
Okay. Um. Well, uh, I found it. I found the article very important, very meaningful,
Mhm.
because it explains how each state, each like state in the United States, for example, California and New York,
Mhm.
are starting to place new privacy and security laws. So this data security, this cyber security is getting more and more relevance with the passing of the time. Personally, I believe that data security should be guaranteed by the government, by the state, not only because we are speaking about private information of the individuals in society.
We are talking about.
We're talking about.
You know the difference between tell, say, and speak? Like when we should use each one?
Sort of, more or less.
Yeah. Do you want to tell me, or do you want that I tell you?
Please, go ahead.
Yes. We will use tell when we have a receptor. I am telling you. I told you that yesterday. When I have a receptor, I will use tell. When I don't have a receptor, I will use say. I say it yesterday. If I say I said that to you, the people will understand you, but grammatically it's not correct. When I have with someone that can be singular or plural, I'll listen the situation. We will use or listen the words or the speech or whatever that we are saying. We will use tell. Tell, say. And what was the expression that you chose to me? Like a spoken what?
I don't I don't remember.
Okay, but the most important thing is this difference. I'm telling you right now, I told you or told you yesterday or whatever, tell. And then if I don't have a receptor, for example, I am saying that have these grammar differences is really important, but I don't have a receptor. Lo estoy diciendo, lo estoy hablando, lo estoy comentando, pero no le estoy diciendo a Pepito o a Menganita o al grupo o lo dije ayer a Pablo, ¿sí? So that difference is something that I detect because it's quite fast, so I start to detect little things. But you know that your speech is really good. So continue, please.
Thank you, Ali.
Continue. What you were referring? They said that they have different policies, and that sounds so interesting for you.
Yes, I believe it's very important that data privacy and how this data is managed. Especially big data should have proper handling and should have consent of the people. Therefore, data should be legally should be well regulated by the state, and it should be collected in a legal way with the people having consent of it.
Yeah. And I agree with that. Did you study this topic in your law school?
Yes.
And do you remember where it is in your country? Like what entity oversees this kind of behaviors, or what entity regulates this?
Of that, well, I remember. I don't have the name. I don't remember the name right now. But what I saw in on law school was that this data was being shared with third parties, with a third company. So there were companies that collected your data and were selling your data to other companies so they can benefit, not from your information itself, but for a marketing and selling you ads.
Yeah,
Yes.
that is a really nice wide scope for work. If you are involved in this private sector, it's really nice to work with data protection law.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a lot of policies, or you can even help to the Congress to redact a new law related. That is the case of Ecuador, that they have a delay on this topic. So they start to copy or get inspired with other laws around the world. And they start to define and help to the Congress presenting projects to implement this kind of laws, but also for a lawyers, it's really important to start to figure out like helping to these kind of causes, because you know that we work with our goodwill and all our practice.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that sounds good.
That's true.
Okay, something more that you want to tell or discuss tonight related with
Uh,
this data?
well, recently, I saw the case of Facebook,
Yeah.
where
Mhm.
they were investigating Facebook because they supposedly sold big data to companies with telecommunication companies.
Yeah.
But what it happened was that the Congress and the people that were investigating this didn't wearing as didn't had their knowledge updated. Era un tema muy nuevo. It was
Yeah.
something too
New.
new. Yes. So they didn't sanction Facebook,
Yeah.
but
And I
they
remember that
applied
in that
heavier
trial, Mark,
privacy.
sorry that I
Sorry.
interrupt you. I
Sorry, sorry.
remember that in that trial, Mark Zuckerberg asked for sorry to the tribunal. You saw that?
I think I remember. Yes.
Yeah, he said something like, "Yes, it was my fault."
Mm.
Yeah, but kind of crying. Yeah, because it's like um impossible to have all that information under control. They need like a lot of people working on that.
Mhm.
Hmm? Yeah, so thank you so much for your intervention and your point of view. And yeah, we are done. I will see you tomorrow in our final lesson.
Mhm.
And yeah, so happy
Mm.
to finish, almost finish this experience. And
Almost.
thank you so much. Have a good night.
Thank you very much, Gali. Have a good
Thanks to
night too.
you. Bye bye.
Bye
Carla,
bye.
good night. Welcome. How are you?
Nice, Ali.
How is everything going?
I'm fine, thank you. And you, how
Nice.
are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you so much.
Good.
Nice, nice. I like that vibe. How is everything
We
going in
almost
Mexico?
finished.
Yes, yes. Not because I don't want to continue sharing time with you,
Yeah.
but now it's time to rest. Yeah, this was like so
Yeah.
improvised. I didn't
In
have time.
Mexico, yeah. Yes, I imagine. It's, well, everything must finish one day. No?
Yeah.
It's okay.
In Mexico, what?
And in Mexico, the things are, I don't know, are different. And I don't know, for example, today I read the news, and for example, I cannot go into to Europe. It was supposed going on. Do you listen me? Listen
Yeah,
to
yeah,
me?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I'm
It
listening to
is
you.
what it's because here it says that my connection is unstable,
Yeah,
but
no
it says
worries.
that I cannot travel
Why?
if
But
I'm
I
not
was
vaccinated.
reading that today. I was reading that, and they made a meeting with all the UE, and they take the decision that they will allow tourists to arrive with vaccine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I cannot travel if I don't have the vaccine. And
Yeah.
it is supposed that I will get until, I don't know, maybe October
Years.
for my age. And
Some
I was
years.
so sad because I cannot go. But
But
well,
wait. But you can make if you really need to go to Europe for a study or do something so important, you can go to US and get the vaccine.
well, I
Yeah,
don't have the
yeah, I
visa.
listened that.
Well,
Yeah,
I will try
that is a
because I
problem.
really want to go, but it is something that I cannot control because I'm 26 and it is like on October or
Yeah,
something
I
because
can
now it's
imagine.
only 50,
Yeah.
50 and 60,
And
but
where
it's
country do
okay.
you have to travel? In Spain?
Yeah,
And
it
your
is
master
post in
degree
July.
is everything online? I love that.
By this time, yes. Yeah,
Nice.
but I
And
have
was
a
really hard the
communication with
selection?
my friends, with my partners.
Was really hard the selection
What?
process? How much are you paying by semester?
I don't know. I received a scholarship, and it was a big discount because it was like 90,000 euros. No,
That
yes,
is
19,000.
19.
Yeah, well, I only paid like six. No, I paid 6,000, and for me it
Wow.
was a lot, but it was a like more than more than 50%. I
Nice.
guess I received
Yeah,
that
but
scholarship.
yeah, nice. And then they will cover your flight?
Yes.
No, and how do you apply that scholarship? You don't want to share
I don't know. I
information?
applied for. No. It's okay. It was about. I don't know if it is a magazine. I didn't know it is jurist and something. Here I have jurist and or it is I don't know because I'm studying in the in the school that is named is the Instituto Superior de
That is
Derecho y
called.
Economía.
That
Is
is
called,
called. Yes.
and the teachers are from different firms, law firms, or something like Deloitte and something like that. And well, my scholarship was paid for one of them.
Nice. It's lovely. For
Yes.
me, always my dream was study in Argentina. And I'm like really close there, but the situation is critical. So you don't pay for nothing like the law school, but then everything is so hard like to sustain yourself because the economy is doing this, and then the people there are doing strikes, and you cannot like have normal education or peace. So I guess that forget it. And the other is like the scholarships from the organization of um, American States. No, where?
Yes.
And they have a lot of for Brazil, but now it's like stopped because of the COVID. And a lot of master degrees that I was looking for in human rights there is not open because of COVID. So that is making us to change your plan. But you will have time to go to Europe, and then when
I
you
hope.
go, you can have like some freedom, because they are not allowed actually for go and visit with completely freedom all the countries, even the EU citizens. So that makes a lot of sense. When you put your ass there, is because you can travel and go to France and go to Germany and move a little bit to Belgium, Switzerland, and
Yes,
then everything happens for a reason. So
yeah,
no worries at all.
yes, yes, I
Breathe,
really
let
like.
it go.
And something that I don't pay for was for practicing, because it is supposed that I'm working in an embassy, so it
Yeah.
was like I can like avoid or jumping
Skip,
this
yeah,
part,
skip that part.
skip it,
Mhm.
but I really wanted, but it
Yeah,
was also paid and I didn't have for paid for the practicing, but
yeah,
it could be so nice.
yeah,
I
I
don't know,
can imagine.
doing in some organization in the United Nations or something. It was
You
incredible.
will
But
have the opportunity. You are so young and so intelligent, so no worries at all. One day
thank
you will call me like, hello, Cali, I'm working in United Nations. You want to come to do a project in
yes,
Mexico?
I will see you there.
Nice. So no worries, no worries. We have like 4 minutes more. Hello, Paula, with a little bit. Now we are almost done with this. Let me know what is your opinion about the data management in your country, and what do you think about? And before you go, and Paula also, we will have our final exam on Friday. We will do a debate. So I am trying to understand how I will put Carla in this role, because Paula and Nicolas are lawyers, so it's easy. We get trained for this. But with Carla, I am managing, like, I don't know, maybe you are in charge to do some questions, and then I will do all the evaluations from your point of view. I want to find a really relevant and controversial topic that will be hard to discuss, but also related with law. Yeah. But or maybe we just do it, or maybe I go into the debate also. I don't have any problem, and you and me do it together. No, no worries. I will figure out that tomorrow, and tomorrow night we have a test, and with that we close. The course is just approved by Carla, Paula, and Nicolas. As you saw it, I am just putting the scores online, all of them. I cannot do nothing more, so sorry. And yeah, so that, and now you can answer my question, and after that we are done, and you can go to sleep and rest.
Okay. So about the article in my country or in general.
No, in general, like the article is really interesting because it gives you some new vocabulary and inspiration about how the US is dealing with these cases in every state.
Yes.
But I want that you tell me, what do you know from your experience, of maybe you didn't know nothing at all, about how Mexico is dealing with these kind of things, and how maybe the businesses are going, or maybe from your embassy, how you are dealing with these policies of personal data protection.
Well, in my experience, for example, when I studied international business, we saw something about the importance of this database for recovering dates, and with that, create, I don't know, a product or where to establish a company or something like that. And for companies, it is so important, this kind of information. But something that I realized is that you are, or these companies are not paying attention in this kind of rights of maintaining your information secure or something like that. They are only asking for information without I don't know, without the enough measures about what information I'm receiving. I don't know, like your location. It could be whether you're searching uh, or whether your, I don't know, your conversation too.
Mhm.
And I think that, for example, in my country, it was a reform of the law, because now the banks are, or in the apps in your cell phone, it is needed that you share your location. and some people said that it was not allowed, that it was not secure for them. So I think that as not lawyer, that
Yeah, no
some
worries.
companies must pay attention in these kind of things, and also create I don't know like a treaty or something, because this information is not local, it's not national. You are sharing information around the world, and all people have access to your private information, and you must know what are you sharing. I don't know, like even in the social media, what information are you sharing, and if you are agree of share this information for other purpose, because maybe some people are taking this kind of uh, like tools and using for other purposes. So I think that it is necessary because, as Nicolas said, it is something that is growing, and now the e-commerce is growing and growing, and I think that in both cases, like companies and like people, need to be protected with this kind of information that you are sharing and you are needed as company, and that's it.
Yeah, for that reason, it's like for me sounds really fair that you become part of the debate because your intervention sounds the same as a lawyer. So no worries, it's okay. I will find how we will do it, and I will send you the topic tomorrow. Then you have time to prepare it, and we are almost done with
Finish.
these. Yeah. So
Yes.
I hope that you can feel better, that you understand that not that everything in the world and in your life happens for a reason, and the best way to confront this reality is trusting and with faith that everything is going good and is happening in this mode because the world have most amazing uh, experiences for you, and this is just the road. You need to live that, and it's the way that I saw my life when I have some closed doors or where I can deal with something that affects me in a way, even in a sentimental way, or professional, or just life, in all the aspects. If a door is for you or opportunities for you, that will open, and if not, will close. But that doesn't mean that it's the only way. You have hundreds. So for now, focus in your job and everything, continue doing everything that you're doing, and you will become, you will have your master degree now in 1 year and a half, or maybe 1 year. I don't know in what stage of your studies are, but then you will have the opportunity to go to Europe again and live in Europe, without with this crazy virus. So
Yeah.
no worries, you will be okay.
Thank
And
you so much.
it's so frustrating to have something that is going out of your hands, but at the
Yes.
end of the day, everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
So
Because
you,
it is something that I cannot change. I'm
yeah,
Mexican. I'm living in Mexico. I'm living in Mexico City. We are a lot of people, and I will not be vaccinated by July, but it's okay. It
yeah.
doesn't
So
matter.
same here. I was seeing that in Europe today. I was reading that. I have that open. But the reality is, like, I am in Bolivia. There's no way that I have the vaccine in a couple of years or something. That is the
Yeah.
reality. Even in
Yes.
Colombia, that's
Yes.
it's
Some
impossible.
countries.
They can't. Yeah, they can't with the old people. So I was like, oh yes, maybe in a couple of years I will go to Europe. Then.
Yeah. Thank you. I didn't want to go,
Yeah,
but
who
it's
wants to
okay.
go to Italy?
Yeah. No.
Ah.
Not. Nobody.
Ah.
No. But thank you so much, and
Thanks
see
to
you.
you.
See you
See you tomorrow.
tomorrow. Thank you.
Ah, no go yet.
I
No go, no
I
go.
answered the survey with
Survey.
Nicolas, but survey. I'm
Thank
sorry,
you. No
but
worries.
again, no, it's okay.
No. I just
Okay.
didn't check it that you fill it out before. Now
Yes,
you
I
can
feel
go.
it. Okay. See you.
Bye bye. See you. Rest. Hello. Good night. Hello.
Hello, Gali. How are you?
I am fine. How is everything going?
Fine, thank you. I'm so sorry. Right now, I was eating because I have a meeting like in 30 minutes, I think so.
Oh, okay. No,
Mm,
no worries. No worries. We can talk now. How are
okay.
you?
Fine, thank you. And you? How was your day?
Oh, crazy. But yeah,
What?
because one old woman broke her leg,
Oh,
but yeah, like a couple of weeks ago, and everything was under control. But she's like mental issues. She has mental issues,
mm,
so she doesn't feel pain. And today the hole in the leg was opened, and we can see the bone. And she was crazy and a lot of blood and etc. But how she have like a status of homeless, the state doesn't want to take care of her. So it's crazy. They will at the end of the day they will cut the leg because of the infection. But you know, you see that you cannot do nothing, even if, for example, the refugee have the guarantee status in front of the life of this old woman. In the hospital, they didn't accept it, that they get the consent about do this proceeding. So it's just by bureaucracy, basically, they are like creating a really hard scenario where maybe this woman can't support anymore. It's like 4 days waiting for a surgery that didn't arrive and that is getting infected. And yeah, I just um, get in front of this whole crisis. So yeah,
oh,
that is the bad part. But the good part is like, I'm loving this.
okay,
So
but it's so difficult for you. Like,
yeah, I said, but also that with her was the first time that I had the opportunity to see like the fragility of human body, like in front of you. And the
mhm,
first time I almost vomit because I saw that when we talk about when we study at the university legal medicine, but it's
okay,
with a dead body. So it's gross, but you
yeah.
know that there's nobody suffering. But now see how she cries and how she feel about and have to the painful have to be so painful. But she wants to walk, and every day worse and worse. But you learn about like
Yeah.
you cannot be suffering for nothing when you
Mhm.
are in front of these realities. And it's crazy because even they are offering to pay for the surgery, but she's undocumented.
Okay.
So in the hospital they don't want to attend her because they don't have beds or because of the COVID and etc. But because they cannot identify her, and that means that the doctors or the physicians that do the surgery
But wait,
can't ask for money, you know? It's
yeah.
like free
But
work and they don't
where
want
is
to do it,
she
so they
from?
prefer that she die.
Where is she from?
Tell
Like,
me?
where is she from?
From Bolivia. Yeah. And they are going to a public service, but here is shit. I always believe that Colombia has the worst health system in the world until I stay in
Mhm.
Bolivia.
I think,
So it's like,
but with the number of the ID number, no,
she doesn't have it.
no.
She is taken from the street and just crazy. So she has a name
Okay.
that they give them like for identify it, but it's not his real name, her real name, and they didn't know nothing about her history. And they are putting every time like they are closing steps for attend her, like first that they need to do all the ID proceeding when she's dying, and then they put like they need a first grade familiar or someone that can give the
Maybe
consent.
if with the footprints, no.
No, here they don't have nothing digitalized. they have to find in the registers of the city where she's from that she doesn't have teeth and
Oh,
she doesn't speak nothing. So it's even no way to understand where is she from. And it's so old. Beli, ¿cuántos años tiene Justina? Like 54, but it's so old just because she had a crazy and hard life.
okay.
So it's like so annoying. And today I never saw like how like hemorrhage. I never saw it. Nunca había visto una hemorragia.
Mhm.
And today was my first time.
Yeah.
I was like, and they take actions like so fast because they are physicians all of here, and they start to take and they control it like in 20 minutes. But was like sometimes I am alone with all the kids, you know, like some days they have to go and I'm just in charge. And if something like that happens and I'm lonely, I don't know. It was like, but they control it and they give them pills and they create like all the stage for stop it, and they stop it, and they are calling the ambulance and asking to the hospital and etc. And they are saying no, 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 we can't. Basically, that is my drama for this day, or drama, because you cannot do nothing, and so annoying. But
Yeah.
after that, everything is going good.
No, okay. I hope that this this woman can be stayed better.
Yeah, I hope the same. I hope the same. And it's so hard because also for her mental issues, she doesn't feel pain. It's like yesterday when we were cleaning, we know I was supporting the leg while the nurse cleaned it. But we were a team, and the bone was like this is the leg, and the bone is like this.
Ouch. Ouch.
And
Ouch.
she was like laughing about something, or yeah, like if nothing happens around her, but the bone was literally outside, and it's like
Ouch.
yeah,
My mom, she works in a like in a company that sells products, medicine products,
yeah,
and
medical products.
medical products,
Mhm.
and one of this product is wounds, like for the wounds.
Mhm. Yeah.
Mm, she told me about histories about the people who she saw mm, the body like you, like the bounce and something like that, like horrible,
Yeah. Yeah.
like
It's horrible.
yeah.
They
I
told me some histories like of course that they doesn't have a perception of the reality. And
Mhm.
one of them put his eye outside with a fork.
Ouch.
I was like, no, Gali, this is nothing, don't worry.
No.
Yes, but it's just that they have medication, because if not, they start like in a crisis situation that they start to hurt themselves without any kind of compassion. So it's like, and they are like so drugged because they are a risk, not just for them, for the others, for the people that are taking care of them. With a fork, they put his eye out. He
Mm.
put
Ouch.
it's like where I am.
How is
But after that, they are kids and they are so lovely. We draw today. It's like no, no, they hug you. No way. But they are having like a really deep and dark side inside of their heads. Crazy.
yeah. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know how you
Tell me.
feel. How you feel. I don't know how you feel, but I think that is so difficult.
Yeah, it's it. You crush your reality so deep. You start to understand that you are just so weak when you didn't accept some realities in your life, and when you start to see the hardest part of living of others that doesn't have any kind of other option,
Mhm.
you start to feel so blessed. And it's like, and what you can do with that blessings,
Yeah, that
what
we
you can,
all in life. We have to I don't know, say thank you for that.
yeah, no, you have to. If someday you want to do something similar, they have a lot of organizations. The
Okay.
way you can maybe go and find some space for them, or attention. There are a lot, but it's not the only way to help.
Okay.
It's a lot of. It just guess that um, that means that I was a cheaty person, because it's not. But I was like always so selfish. Like I was always thinking about stupid stuff until life put me in this situation for understand and learn something that um, I can also put the others' interest first than mine when I need to or when I have to. So I am learning. Life is a learning process.
Yeah,
I
I know.
am I am in this one for this time.
Yeah. You have to be strong, I think so.
Yeah, yeah. And I know how is the anatomy of the leg now.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, it's okay. It's like the first time was horrible, but every day is like more easy, more normal.
Yeah.
Okay, so before you leave, I just you heard about how we will manage the final exam, right?
Yeah, you are going to take this exam one for one, or
We will do a debate on Friday.
okay?
I will let you know the topic and how we will manage, because we are three, like you are three, and after that we are completely done. I am putting all the scores right now. You didn't send to me the essay.
No, I forgot. I remember that you said it's for Sunday. No.
Yeah, the
Last
last one,
day.
the past Sunday.
Okay. Can I send you today?
Yes, if maybe you have a lot of things to do or etc., I can give you time to present it tomorrow night. But yeah, but just for you. The
Okay.
other is
What
presented
happened-
already, and I don't want to put a zero there because that is 30% of.
No, no. What happened with the others one?
Ah, no, they from direction they tell me today this morning that they also, if I do the speaking calls for recovery the sessions, they lose the course, because with 10 mm, with 10 lessons that they lose, it's over. So I don't have to continue with the recovery for them.
Okay. No, no. I will send you today at night. Maybe like.
No, if you can, but if not, no worries. I will wait for you. Now I will finish here and I will go to see a movie. So that doesn't change nothing for me, but then that can affect your job tomorrow. So no worries. Just tomorrow night is
Okay.
like the last time that I can give you, because I need like to present it on Friday morning. I will send it.
Okay.
And the Friday morning, no, the Saturday morning, I will send it after our debate. And for finish this, I want that you tell me what is the weakest part of the data protection law in
Weak,
Ecuador.
weak is this like definition of the devil?
Débil, como es la parte más débil, la parte más floja que tú ves en el manejo de políticas de tratamientos de datos en Ecuador. ¿Qué es lo más difícil que tú ves para hacer esa implementación?
Okay, actually, in Ecuador, we don't have a law from the protection of personal data. We don't have it.
Ujú.
And this law is in a second project, I think so. So we don't have. But we have like constitutional rights,
Yeah.
like habeas data, something like we can find in a law that the name is Código de Ingenios. That's the name of the law. We can find some rules in this law, so we don't have to like um, a lot of rights of personal data. So this one is a it's a I think that the one of biggest problem we have, that we don't have a law that protect this problem. Um, the second opinion that I have is um, that the software, I don't know how to say that, the software of the personal data, they sell
Yeah.
they sell that the companies, like public and private companies, they sell this software with all the personal data,
Okay.
and we don't have control of this one, and you don't can you can't like answer these calls and say that I'm going to how can I say it, like denunciar, or I don't know,
Sue them or sue you.
like what,
Sue,
to
sue,
to like
sue.
we can't to say
Así,
I
donde
am
está,
going
donde
to
está el chat.
I am
Okay. Sue.
I am going to
Ajá. A demandarlos.
yeah, I am going to sue because we don't have law. So that's the reason we can receive a lot of mails, of maybe a lot of calls, like offer service for, I don't know, every yeah, service, every service, like I don't know,
Mhm.
maybe like internet, like maybe medical service, like every service that you can imagine. Yeah, my I don't know what the other thing that maybe
No, it's okay. No, it's okay. You know that my idea is have a conversation because that is a practice, that you understand what I'm saying, that you listen, that you get involved in the conversation.
yeah,
And yeah, something more that you want to share
yeah.
tonight?
Mm, in another part of this, like I don't know, like we don't have, because of the law, like we don't have this law, so we can do some things, like maybe structure like bias data. I don't know, maybe some public companies uh, don't give us the information about some people or some companies that we need to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, Paula. I will please ask you that you feel the subida now is opened or turned on. And we are done for tonight. First, can you see it? Now I have it like open.
No, votación. Yeah.
So tomorrow we have tests that will be so easy. And Friday we have the final debate and we are done. All the topic with the certification, because you need to do all the proceeding, it's with Alison. And that is also my supervisor. And she will let you know how to do the process, because the certificate comes from Florida.
Okay, but
So
Alison told me about my, I don't know, she wrote me, I don't know, maybe like 1 month ago, and Alison, isn't
yeah.
Alison?
Mhm.
Okay, wait for me. No, I don't have the chat. I don't have the chat. I don't
What
know. She
she
told me
told
like
you?
you have to go to class.
Yes, yes, because at
Yeah.
that time we need to analyze who wants to continue and who don't. And that was the case of Carla, that Carla goes back with that message. But the others, they have like their issues or the things to do that can't make that we can continue with the process, of course, but it isn't my fault.
When is
Um,
when is the test? Friday?
tomorrow
Ah,
after the lesson, like it's a survey also, you will fill it out, and on Friday we will have the debate that will be the final test, that is the 30%. So tomorrow I will let you know which topics we will discuss and how we will manage it, so that like 45 minutes, that is the speaking calls of the three of you, we will do the debate about a case or about a topic that I am trying to find
okay.
which
I
one.
I have to speak for 45 minutes.
No, it's like the same time, like the 15 minutes, but the conversation is between you, and
Between
following the rules of the debate. So someone is supporting and someone is against. For example, the legalization of wheat. So I can tell you Paula is supporting and Nicolas is against, and the
I
debate starts now.
understand right now. I was so
Yeah.
confused.
Yeah. So, but I need to define the topic, and because I want that Carla get involved because she's not a lawyer. So I will think and I will let you know tomorrow, and then you prepare it by Friday. Like read a little bit, or just if you want to do an improvisation, no worries at all. You know that I'm agree with that.
Okay, but we have to do or Carla, Nicolas, and me.
Yes,
Just
yes,
three.
yeah. Because the others, I sent the reports already. Like
Oh,
they are over.
okay. Okay. Thank you so
Yeah.
much, Gali.
Thanks to you. Have a good night rest, and I will see you tomorrow. We are 2 days. 2 days we finish.
Okay. See you tomorrow. Say hi to your friend, and I hope that she stay good. I don't. I can hear you. I can hear you.
Now
Yeah.
they are so good doing what they they are so good in their profession, because I know I saw how they disinfect her and everything, and it's like, wow, you are heroes. But she needs a surgery.
Yeah.
Like,
If,
we'll see.
yeah.
We'll see what
Okay.
happens. I will let you know.
Talk
I keep you
to me
updated.
for something.
Tell me.
Tell me if you have help for something.
Yeah, we will see what happens. We will see.
Okay.
But hopefully they. Tell me.
Thank you.
Thanks to you.
Bye. Have a
Bye
good night.
bye. You too. Rest. La tía Belinda se fue a vagar.